Hey guys, I got a pretty funny story to tell. Just just a funny story. Something pretty lighthearted today, and it's about how I done almost got in pretty big trouble today. But it's a pretty funny story and I just wanted to share it with y'all. So just to preface or preface or whatever that word means, I'm a decently good student, alright? I'm a pretty good student. And I actually mean it. Like I don't get into trouble, I get good grades. I'm talking pretty damn good grades. Because I'm Asian, you know? So, it's not very often that I'm a dude getting in trouble. But let me tell you what happened. It's the last day of school before my exams start, so it's getting boring. School's getting boring. No one really wants to be there. So me and my friends just like to stim. Like absolute stim, like act retarded. Like when I mean stim, I mean stim. Like you just like randomly start shouting like just insane stims until, you know, basically just to get attention and to make yourself laugh and then try to get the teacher's attention because it's just that boring. There's just nothing to do. We have these study periods, right? And today is of course my last study period before my exams, so I'm gonna try and make it fun. I'm gonna try and make it entertaining for me because I don't want a fucking boring. Oh, I made a diamond pick. I just realized, why did I make another iron pick or whatever? That period comes and then, it's time for study period where you're supposed to study, but come on, I'm not studying during that shit. So I'm there obviously not studying. I'm doing the last to get caught stimming wins challenge. But my friends are not fucking having it today. I don't know why. My buddies, they're on their, on their iPad just playing games or playing cards. And I'm like, all right, this is boring as shit. Let's do something funny. But they're like, nah, I'm good. So I'm like, all right. So I just start stimming around, doing my own thing, just trying to entertain myself with weird noises and shit. Fucking. One of my favorite stims, just going on the floor, start doing the worm. Absolute amazing stim. Another good one is like just taking shit off the walls, just grabbing anything you can play with, bro. And I'm doing this shit, and then no one's there stimming with me. So why the fuck would I stim by myself? That's some retarded. That's some retarded shit. Like if I was actually there by myself, oh, like if you're stimming just by yourself and no one's watching, and you're just going like you're actually retarded. I'm not even joking. Oh shit. Oh, fight me then. Fight me then. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. The teacher like tells all of us to like shut up. Like shut up for 20 minutes. I need to do a speaking oral test for the Chinese group. They gotta do a Chinese speaking. So I can't really stim because the whole class is quiet, and if I get just stim, I'll obviously get caught. If I just make weird noises, I'll obviously get caught. Pretty much, that just basically means no fun in this class. I'm like, alright, fuck it then. So while she's doing her test, she's like, I'm gonna be recording, so y'all better shut the hell up. So I just leave without telling her. I just leave the class. I tell my buddies, alright, I'm leaving. So I just leave and then I go to the other class that's also having study period with a different teacher. And I go there. I chill around and I sneak in from the back door and I crawl in so the teacher doesn't see me. Right? And I go in thinking it would be like something more interesting. Turns out everyone else is just fucking studying as well. It's like, come on, man. It's not even the public exams yet. It's just mock exams. Like it's just basically preparing you for the actual public exams. It's not even the public exams yet, and everyone's already fucking sweating. So I'm just chilling there, doing a few stims, but still boring as shit because it's pretty quiet. So I'm like, all right, shit, man. Then I try to go crawl back out the door. As I'm leaving, I don't know how she sees me. Teacher doesn't see. I mean, I think she saw me, but she's like, "Who just secretly left the class?" or something like that. And then everyone's just telling her, I don't know who it was. And then she didn't care to like find out who it was, so I pretty much just got away from that. And I start walking down back to my class because, well, I'm not doing anything anyway, so I might as well just go back to class. And I come back, and the teacher's like, "Where have you been?" And mind you, I'm pretty close with this teacher. She's my homeroom teacher. That means like, every morning before I get to actual classes, like there's a time where you're pretty much just chilling, listen to some announcements and shit like that. And she's a very chill teacher, like pretty goated. She goes, "Where have you been? I called the duty phone." And if you don't know what the duty phone means, that basically means yo ass in big trouble. That means how the duty phone works is basically each day there's a different teacher that is on the duty phone duty, and that teacher is usually like a scary, menacing teacher that's supposed to you're supposed to be scared of, because when it gets called on you, that means you're probably in big trouble. So their job is to like find students or take like misbehaving students out the class, right? So she done just called the duty phone on me, and when she told me that, she's like, "I just called duty phone on you." I'm like, "What? Why would you do that?" I literally, what the? Oh shit! Didn't look at you. I didn't even look at you. So she done called the duty phone on me, and I literally yell at her like, "Why would you do that?" And it's like in a joking manner. So she's like smiling and she's laughing at me, and I'm like, "The student is missing, so I have to call the duty phone." And I was like, "Bro, are you serious?" And I started scolding, my friends in the group at table. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why didn't you just tell her I was taking a shit?" And she asked me, "So where were you?" And I said, "Oh," and I said in Chinese, "I'm taking a dump." And everyone in the class starts laughing. And I asked her, "Yo, who's on duty phone today?" And well, I can't mention the name, but it's someone pretty menacing, like someone that does not like to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, "Oh my god, are you serious right now? You cannot be for real." It's like one of those, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead." So it's a menacing ass teacher that's on duty for the duty phone today, and I'm like, "Shit, man, what do I do? I'm cooked. I'm getting in huge trouble." Duty phone is for the most fucking bad kids, misbehaving kids, when the teacher really can't get the kid to behave, and you gotta call a duty phone and take them out and like have a talk with them. Or, it's bad. And I'm like, "Why would you do that?" And she was like, "Well, why didn't you tell me then?" And I was like, "Dude, you said you were gonna be recording. You told us to shut up for 10 minutes, so I just didn't ask you." I was like, "No, you still gotta ask me." And I'm crashing on my friends, like, "Why didn't you freaking say anything? You could have just said I was taking a shit and be all good." And it turns out they're all just like, "I don't know." When they're asked where I was, they're just like, "I don't know where he went." Like, come on, bro. They ain't got no game sense. And she was like, "No, you could have at least like waved your hand around." And I'm like, "No, no, I couldn't." And she's like, "All right, whatever." And she makes the call and then, tells the motherfucker to not come and suspend my ass. And she was like, "All right, where were you actually?" And I just didn't tell her. I just didn't tell her that I was just fucking around at another class because this class was way too boring. But usually, last time I did this exact same thing, and she didn't even realize I was gone. So I don't know what's up with this time. I don't know what's so special about this time. Maybe I've been stimming too much that it's like you always hear my voice going like "Brah," in the middle of class. But this time she found out that I wasn't here. Honestly, I don't think she really believed that I was in the bathroom. Actually, maybe she does now because I kept telling her that I was. Because right outside the classroom, there's two bathroom stalls, and both of them had their doors wide open with no one inside. And I told her I don't use the other toilets because I don't like those stalls. And she's like, "All right, sure, bro." But honestly, if I had not went down at that moment, if I hadn't gone bored upstairs, if my friends weren't sleeping and studying, my ass would have been done. My ass would have been done already. It's just because I went down. I went downstairs because I got so bored upstairs. I went back downstairs to my class that I was saved, and that I didn't get in trouble today. But man, that was a pretty close call. But it was pretty funny as well. Because like my teacher was yelling at me, and I just started yelling back, and she was actually like, she was low key becoming the student now. And we saw her a while later, and my friend asked her, "Yo, why'd you call the duty phone on him?" And she was like, "Dude, he left for so long. It was like 20 minutes. And I didn't see him in any of the bathrooms. So I just had to call a duty phone." I was like, where would I have went?" I was like, "I'm a good boy. I'm just gonna come back to the class anyway." And she's like, "No, I can't do that." I'm like, "Bro, are you serious? You really called a duty phone?" And all my friends were just sitting there like, huh? I was like, you guys were just gonna let her Call of Duty phone me. And they're like, I mean, we were like worried for like 5 seconds. Then we just went back to playing games. I'm like, you cannot be for real, bro. But after I came back and that whole ruckus played out, I just went back to stimming, bro. Like, stimming is just the method. Wait, where? What Y coordinate is diamond found? And yeah, the whole class pretty much is laughing at me. Because I'm here telling her that I'm just taking a shit. When obviously I wasn't. I just left the class mid-lesson. Honestly, I don't know what she was thinking. Did you really think I wasn't going to come back or something? Like I would just get like kidnapped? I really thought it was over for me. I was like, you know what? I got it. I'll talk to the duty phone teacher. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'll just call them. I'm like, bruh, alright. I really thought it was going to be tough for once. I'm like, don't worry. This misunderstanding is my responsibility. But no, I guess it's really not that deep. I wonder what she said to the teacher. Like, it turns out he was just taking a shit or something. Like, how would you even explain that, man? But I guess it stimming worked, because honestly, that was one of the most entertaining classes. The class I snuck into, the teacher didn't even give a fuck. She was like, who secretly left? And we're just like, I don't know. And then she was like, ah, whatever. She didn't see me secretly come in, but she saw me secretly leave. I tried to crawl back out. So yeah, if you liked my short little story, just a little story that I wanted to share today. Honestly, it was the highlight of the day. Because, man, school been way too fucking boring, bro. You just sit around and do nothing. But, you know, the best part about school, I'm gonna be honest with you, is socializing, bro. That's why I've been learning how to socialize. I made a video on what I've been doing already to get better at socializing. And dude, school becomes so much more fun when you just talk to more people. That's the best part about school. If you don't talk to people at school, you might as well just stay home and study, bro. Is strip mining like patch or something? Like, so yeah. Anyways, if you enjoy my little story, man, hit that like, hit that subscribe. It means a lot to me. You can just go share your funny stories as well down in the comments below. I just wanted to talk about some because I'm fucking bored. And exams are coming up and no one likes that shit, man. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Hope you guys had a fun time watching. I had my first death today. See you all next time, eh?